Alright, so it's been a while since we did a video. I'm going to give you 3 cars that are here at the dealership today that are super nice. Um, just an example of some of the nice inventory that I do have here for sale in Jasper, Indiana. So I'm not going to speak for too long. The weather's been super crappy. We've had snow, we've had slush, we've had rain, we've had fog. Um, Today it's like in the 40s and just kind of gloomy and nasty, but it's not raining, so I was able to shoot some footage. So I picked 3 cars here at that are here at the dealership that I like for obvious reasons. So enough of listening to me ramble on, but let's go ahead and kick into the video. So I've actually been driving this for a couple days. I'm going to do a little review on it. This is a 2020 Mazda6 sedan. I believe this is a touring package. So it's got some really decent equipment. It's got a nice set of 19-inch alloy wheels. I mean, it's got a good look from the outside. I'm a little partial to these. I had a 2015 for a while. I'll try to insert some pictures of it in this video, but 2020, I think it's got 76,000 miles. You know, from the outside, it's got the nice 19-inch wheels. You get around to the back, and this is kind of one thing that's real neat about this car, is it is a 4-cylinder, so decent on gas. It's got the Skyactiv G, but that dual exhaust, I mean, you know, it does look good on this car. It is a dark blue. Again, this car's in great shape. I've driven it for a couple days. We'll have to look. I'm averaging right around 34 miles to the gallon. You know, in this style of car, I mean, you've got the Camry and you've got the Accord, but a lot of people don't talk about how nice this car really is and what you get for the money. This is probably one of the nicest cars I have on the lot at this point. Drives out really well. It's very comfortable. Does have leather, heated seats, Apple CarPlay, power moonroof, adaptive cruise. It's got a automatic bright, so once you hit the lever on it, you don't have to worry about turning your brights on and off. It'll automatically adjust them for how the road is. But overall, very nice car. We'll hop on the inside and take a peek. I'll show you some of the amenities in here. Getting in's pretty easy. As long as you got the fob in your pocket, you just hit that button. It's going to open the door, as you can see. One thing I like is just how clean the inside of this is. It's nice, soft touch. You've got obviously your power locks, your power windows, your power mirrors. You've got power driver's side. And but Mazda tried to go a little upscale with everything. So to compete more in line with Lexus, you do have push button start. So I'm going to hit the button with the foot on the brake. Fires right up. As you can see, no warning lights on in the dash. 77,806. I've driven 219 miles. I'm averaging 34.2 miles to the gallon. You've got your adaptive cruise right here. You've also got steering wheel audio controls, control of that screen, like I said. About 34.2 miles per gallon. You've got your screen, and that is not... Actually, on this, it is still touch screen. So, switch it to FM. Right down here, it's kind of like the iDrive system in a BMW. So this knob, as I turn it, is going to control everything here. But actually in these, this is still a touch screen. So hit this button and go back to home. So this is nav capable, but it does not have the nav disc. Somebody did put Apple CarPlay in here, I'm filming with the phone that I have hooked up, so I'm just kind of going through and showing you a few things this car does. You do have heated seats. You do have dual zone automatic climate control, which is very nice. One thing Mazda really gets right in this car is the interior. This is all nice, soft touch. You've got hazard lights right here. Very well put together. Like I said, this is one of my favorite cars that we have right now. You do have power moonroof, as you can see up top. You've got controls there. The seats are heated. It is dual zone automatic climate control. It does have a sport mode. The sport mode actually works really well in this car. At least it did in mine. My 2015, it's one of the most responsive sequential shifters, so you can actually drop this over. I'll show you. You can drop it over from here into a manual mode, and it shows you your manual readout on the dash. There's no paddle shifters in this one. And the slide over, it's just that simple, and you're back in normal drive. I'm going to put it in park. You got a power emergency brake. Like I said, that's all your controls. So if I hit home, it automatically just takes me right up here. Again, car drives really well. We're actually going to run it up the road. We'll see how she does. So this next one is probably one of the nicest SUVs I have at the moment. It is a 2020 Cadillac XT4. It is pearl white. I don't know a ton about these. I kind of got in and started playing with some of the interior functions. I do know it has massaging seats. It's an XT4. Looks like a 350T. I kind of like the rear end. Kind of the way the taillights swope up. I kind of like it. It's kind of neat looking. You've got dual exhaust there. You come around, you got your gas tank on this side. Like I said, it is pearl white. I did notice that it didn't have a moonroof. It doesn't have Bose stereo. I think it only got 49,000 miles on it, but it is super, super clean. Give me a minute. We'll fire it up and get on the inside. As we get in, you'll notice it does have memory seats, all your power mirror functions. It does have massaging seats. I know they're heated and air conditioned. It does have paddle shifters up on the dash. It's push button start with remote start as well. So I'm put foot on the brake and hit the button. 49,746 on the miles. No warning lights. Tried to play around with the screen just a little bit. Play through some of these. 49,746 looks like. Averaging about 26.7, looks like 36.3 best. So this kind of gets interesting to use. This is a touch screen, but all these buttons, I didn't like how to adjust everything here. It's much easier to do it here. Hit the sync button and you can kind of get in and see that screen. But overall, I mean, it does have a comfortable interior. It does have massaging seats. You've got, looks like, right here is going to be heated seats. You've got collision warning. It's your voice commands. Your cruise control functions here. It does have paddle shifters. That's kind of interesting. Automatic headlights. It's like if you hit that, that's going to do fog lights. You've got, obviously, it's Cadillac heated cooled seats. You got dual automatic temperature on both sides. It does have auto start stop.
Always turn that off right there. So this does have, as you can see, just like the Mazda I showed you earlier, this does have a dial as well, kind of like a BMW. Um, you can turn your volume up and down here as well. The shifter, I do have to say, this takes a lot of getting used to as far as smoothly getting it out of park and drive. But overall, I mean, it's very comfortable. The leather feels good in it. Um, all right, we're going to hop out of this front seat. We'll take a look in the back, in the trunk. Hop around to the back seat. I mean, you've got that seat scooted back pretty far. I mean, you got a decent amount of room. Rear seats are in great shape in this. Um, Again, does have the solid roof, but interior is super clean. I'm gonna hop around to the back. You have a little bit of it does have power lift gates. Somebody put WeatherTechs in it, so this back end's in great shape. You've got a little storage underneath here. Pop that open. It's gonna be your tire kit and all that good stuff. But got a good amount of storage in the back. These rear seats on both sides fold down 60/40. It's just real easy to shut. You just hit this button right here. See? Just like that. And here in the back, this seat scooted back a little further, but you still got a little bit of leg room in there. That seat scooted back real far. Then I'm going to show you in the front. You've got massage on both, looks like both sides. Got a power seat. Scoot that up just a little bit. This thing is super clean. I like this. The interior color is nice, especially with the white. But so, last but not least, we'll kind of look at this one together. This is a 2017 Lexus. It's an ES350. So, as I like to say, fancy Camry. I had a 2008 one of these, pearl white one. Absolutely enjoyed that vehicle. Like I said, ES350, so it's got, your typical Lexus amenities. You've got a rear camera, it does have that dual exhaust. As I like to say, it's just a real fancy Camry. Um, Nothing super special on the outside. It is in very good shape. 95,000 miles. Has looks like matching Michelin tires. Getting in is super simple, so I'm just going to grab the door handle. Does have that brown and light tan interior. You do have 3 sets of memory seats over there. Kind of should get in, hit the button. Typical Lexus luxury. It's going to have power tilt and telescoping wheel, cruise control, Bluetooth. Infotainment's going to be over here. You've got Eco Sport mode. This thing's kind of interesting. When you get to playing around with the screen, it's got kind of a dial pad, almost like a mouse. So once I start playing with it, I can kind of adjust it to what I want. You just kind of hit it down to do enter. You got heated and cooled seats. This thing actually, I believe, has a CD player, dual zone, temperature control as well. You've got your typical blind spot monitors, all that typical Lexus stuff, or like I like to say, fancy Camry. we'll play around with this a little bit more. You do have right here heated steering wheel. You do have the privacy shade that will come up. I'll show you. Come back in the back, you can see that privacy shade. We'll shut the moonroof right there. It does have a backup camera. We'll just throw it in reverse. Actually, pretty decent resolution. Pretty nice backup camera there as well. It's push button start. It does have the lane keep and all that good stuff. You can see right there on the dash. 95,239 on the miles. No warning lights. But we'll play with the infotainment maybe in another video. I'll dedicate a video just to hook it up Apple CarPlay to this, see if we can do it, see if we can play music off USB, just kind of see what it's capable of on this 2017 Lexus. Again, heated, cooled seats. As you can see, things super clean on the inside. It's not ripped up, tore up. No odd smells. Seems to drive just perfect. Again, just a fancy Camry. Thanks a lot for taking time to watch this quick little walk around on the Lexus ES350. And that's going to do it for this video. This shows you 3 kind of interesting, super nice vehicles that I have on the lot currently in Jasper, Indiana. These are on the ground ready to go. If you would, give me a thumbs up, like my video. You know, kind of helps get me a few subscribers. I'd like to get up to 100 within the next 2 months. It would be nice. I'm going to try to do a little bit more content. The weather's been kind of nasty up here. We've had snow. We've had like below 0 temperatures. It's really not been hospitable. Today it's 46 degrees and just a little kind of mucky and nasty. So thought I'd film a little content to put out there. If you would, just give me a thumbs up. Thanks again for taking time to watch, and see you soon in the very next video.